First of all, I'm Mark McIntire,
and I'm Alex Madajian.
You see,
and I'm also hungry. Did you bring anything today?
No. We didn't bring anything. You're in Washington D.C. I'm in Santa Bumpkin.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah. I'm not.
What are you doing there? What are you doing there? What am I doing here? What's going on?
I don't know what you're doing in Washington D.C. I don't know.
Well,
anyway,
doing in Santa Bumpkin.
Because you're a subscriber to the Alex, here's what to expect. We're both crazy, okay?
That's not true.
The reason we're crazy.
I'm crazy. You're crazy too.
Because there's a very rare theological condition that's going on that we have one soul occupying two separate bodies. Now I know this has implications that many people may not want to even entertain, but it's true. It's absolutely true.
So, what on earth are you doing here on my podcast? That's what I want to know.
You invite.
Wait a sec. I thought we were both the same body, or was it the same soul?
Yeah. So I invited myself.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes a little bit less sense.
Yeah.
In any event, we're very happy to see that you're here, and we're just here to tell you exactly what you should or should not expect. What you should expect is the unexpected, and what you should not expect is cliche sentences and cliche promos like the one I just said.
We're very unfiltered, all right, and we're not going to be politically correct.
It just so happens that he spews out more garbage than I do.
Well, that's because I have more garbage to spew.
True.
I'm 74, he's 21, right? And part of this is to prove that people in cross generations can actually speak to each other and not get angry with each other. So that's another reason.
That's not true. I get mad at you all the time.
Yeah, you do, and for just reasons.
Yeah, like don't you owe me a paycheck? When are you going to pay me?
That's coming on the 15th. Okay, watch for it in your.
The day after Valentine's Day. How delightful!
Well, that's because I want you to be my Valentine.
Okay, and anyway, that's one thing you should not expect. Another thing that you should expect, though, is a life of ideas. That's one reason why we want to put this podcast together, is to show people anyone can have a life of ideas with anyone, so long as they're not dunderheads.
Yeah, we don't always agree. In fact, we disagree quite often.
That's not true.
Originally, we wanted to call this podcast Two Nutcrackers. In fact, we're going to have an episode called Two Nutcrackers. We're also going to have episodes about book reviews, music reviews, political reviews, philosophy reviews,
and you will love them all, except the ones you hate.
Right. Plus, we're going to do some headlines, right?
Every now and then we're going to comment on what's happening in this wacky world, and we're going to do a sort of tally to see which is crazier, the world or us. It's a tight horse race. We don't know who's going to win. Could be. It's a tough horse race. It could be anyone.
Yeah. Now, it's very tempting for us to jump into the headlines thing tonight, because there's a lot of headlines that we could. We're not going to even tell you what day it is today that we're doing this premiere podcast. This is our first, just to introduce ourselves. Let me just describe what my background is, and then Alex can describe what his background is. And then he can describe how we met. I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't.
It's a nightmare. It's not a freaking nightmare.
It's not close enough to Valentine's Day. Go on.
Irish Catholic, born in Boston. Sometimes I look like the missing fifth Kennedy brother. I went away and studied for the Catholic priesthood for 7 years. Couldn't do the celibacy thing, couldn't do the obedience thing, so...
You also couldn't do the Pope thing.
Couldn't do the Pope thing.
What was the name of your thesis again? Get rid of all the popes and bishops?
I know.
Shoot them all?
Right. My final thesis in the seminary was against the popes and bishops. I'm on a one-man chair to take down the Vatican, starting with the Pope. Okay? That's my job. That's one of my jobs. I have a history of overthrowing people. I overthrew the first college president that I taught philosophy at. I overthrew Ed Asner as president of the Screen Actors Guild when I was on that board. And I'm working on some other famous people to overthrow right now. So basically, I'm a troublemaker. All right?
Which is exactly why he came into my delightful grasp, and I was able to rescue him and turn him into
I'm going to drink some wine while he's on.
I was able to turn him into an even worse monster. I am an Armenian American, emphasis on the American. I'd like to point that out. I'm proud of what blood runs through my veins, but I'm also very proud of the country that I was born and raised in. I want to make that very, very clear.
What he means by Armenian is he's always hungry and he's cheap. Okay, go ahead.
Sheesh, wow. Just wanted to go right there into the ethnic.
This is what you're going to be treated to, folks, okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, you Turk. Anyway, I love learning. I love reading. I love talking to fascinating people, and I love ideas, and I also like blowing up stuff. So, after we both successfully blew up our college that he taught at and I studied at.
Damn it, Bumpkin Silly College. Yes, that's where we met. Damn it, Bumpkin Silly College.
I drove across the country because I got a little bit tired of blowing up my poor town. It's time that it only can handle one saboteur. So I went to a place with lots of powder kegs. Well, I'm now in Washington, D.C., so I'm going to see what happens and what foundations I could shake and all that fun stuff. And so that's what I'm doing here. Every now and then, one of us will head out to a delightful university and talk to America's favorite pastime, interviewing college students and seeing how opinionated they can be.
Stupid. They're incredibly stupid.
So why did you teach them for like 25 years?
I tried to teach them, okay? They finally fired me because I was a failure, and then they
fired you because you were successful. They fired you because you were successful, unfortunately.
And then they rehired me so that I could retire, and they paid me $120,000 to go away.
Again,
but that's another.
Again, we like blowing up stuff. Now, for all our wonderful liberal friends that decide to listen,
we don't have any liberal friends anymore.
Well, I mean,
they're in favor of infanticide, for God.
I know they are. But for those that are crazy, but crazy enough to listen to us,
right,
but still don't understand sarcasm, I'd like to point out when we say blow up, we don't mean literally.
No.
Although we will talk about guns on this show, just saying.
And grenades.
And grenade.
Rolling a grenade into a citadel of liberals.
Figuratively.
Well, of course, figuratively. Not literally.
We're dealing. Every day it seems like we deal with one kind of idiot or another. So, let's be explicit here, not necessarily explicit. You know what I said?
We want you to tell us, if you're listening to these podcasts, because you'd be able to comment on it. We want you to tell us what you would like to have us discuss. Like, how about using the N-word?
What?
The N-word.
Nagger?
I can't use the N-word.
Niggardly?
That's a different N-word.
Oh, okay. Nonchalant?
Nonchalant, yeah.
Oh, okay. Which N-word are you referring to?
None.
Nigeria?
You know why they call them nuns? Because they don't have none, don't get none, and don't want none. That's what they call them.
And you didn't do none.
And you didn't do none. Right.
No, I'm talking to you, though.
No.
That's probably why they kicked you out of the Catholic Church, is you didn't.
I left on my own accord.
Right.
Nobody kicks me out. I always leave.
Yeah.
I rolled a grenade into the citadel.
Anyway,
right.
We both. For as much as we love blowing up stuff, we also love conserving what's good.
And drinking wine.
Well, you do, because he's crazy. I told you, he spews out more garbage than I do. So I may appear more filtered.
He doesn't even drink.
Yeah, I may appear more.
For a girlfriend. He's looking for a girlfriend.
Well, you know what? Thank God that you're not looking for a girlfriend. So
I'm 74. I've had enough of women. I've had quite enough of women.
But women have had enough of you. Okay.
They're driving me crazy even as I speak.
Now it's the other gender that's looking after you.
What gender?
I don't know. I've lost count nowadays.
There's only two. All right, two.
Well, it depends on how you're feeling. There might be four some days.
Check your genitalia. How is it configured? If you need a mirror, use a mirror. But figure it out.
In any event, we may be talking about things like this. Some days it may be more offensive. Some days it may be less offensive. Anything from theology to philosophy to, I guess, if he's talking genitalia, so it could, it's a pretty broad range.
Yeah.
So you really don't know we don't even know what we're going to expect. We don't script these, but we plan them very meticulously.
Well, we kind of do. We choose a topic. So for instance, we're going to review books, we're going to review music, art, contemporary culture. Oh, I can't wait to talk about rap music. Oh my God!
But we're also going to shake it up a little bit. Every now and then, we might do a special segment where one of us will do everything we can to argue in defense of a position we do not agree with, and we will do our best to defend it the best we can.
We will defend idiocy and lunacy
to the best we can.
That's right. We will defend lunacy.
And we also will have...
We will defend, for instance, we'll give you a great argument on why you should kill your child after it's born. Yeah.
Well, thank you for breaking that glass ceiling. Mm-hmm. But we also will have our own part.
Great arguments then. Yeah.
He will be talking about how freedom matters.
Well, I do a TV show on TVSB here in Santa Bumpkin, and it's called Freedom Matters with Mark McIntire. Hello. And he does his own vlog, Bridge Builder.
And I also my own blog called The Bridge Builder.
Right. Right. So he's a little more adventurous. He actually goes out into the streets.
Yes. I already had fun at the Women's March, March for Life, all sorts of fun things like that. By all means, please, please, please tell me what you want me to show up to. Give us
probably a whorehouse. Probably a whorehouse.
Well, right? Okay, then I know exactly where those anonymous comments are coming from now. You just ratted yourself out. That's where those letters are coming from.
I'm not the only one who will suggest that.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, any event. Yeah. Call me. Right. It's not Valentine's Day. We'll give you that one hint of what day is. Anyway, this and much more to come. We hope you'll subscribe. We hope that you'll share with all your friends and family. Bug them. Yeah. Or if you're tired of bugging them, just send us. We'll bug them for you. Right. It's that easy.
Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think. Tell us a topic you would like to have us drill down on. Now, don't take that the wrong way.
I think everyone just did. I'm Alex Madajian.
I'm Mark McIntire. See you later.
I hope you enjoy.
Alex.